Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I'm kicking stuff around. Let's see here. Are we centered? Sorry guys, don't want to make you sick to your stomach, but it looked to me like I bumped it a little off askew here. All right, today's pick a pile reading is what is blocking this connection or situation? Okay, so set your intentions on someone or something that you feel has a major block in your life right now. And we're going to go through piles 1, 2, and 3. You can select 1, you can select 2, you can select all of them. If your intuition tells you to. If not, I would stick with whatever your first gut instinct is. But this is just current energies, and it's a timeless reading. Anytime you click on it is the appropriate time. All right, so what is blocking this connection? If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming in. I hope we resonate. Check out the tribe, check out my content. I'm grateful to have you here. And if you are a returning visitor, as you guys know, we are all tribe here. I love and appreciate you so much. And so let's just take a look at what the block is, okay? Pile number 1 is Ganesh. Pile number 2 are these cute little owls. And pile number 3 is the amethyst tower. Okay, so give her a look. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. I am open for personal private readings. So if you are interested and need help in any area of your life or with a spiritual healing, please check out my services in the more of the description box below. And that is also where you'll find your timestamps, is in the more drop-down box of the description. All right, Spirit, what is the heart of the matter for pile number 1? Okay, let's just not mince words. So we have fighting. So the blockage just out of the get-go. What I'm noticing, all right, so I'm already channeling. So see this armor? These are rusty. So this is an old wound. This is something that's been around for a while. It's something that hasn't been cleared up, cleaned up, polished off. And so I feel like this is something that has been needing to be addressed, needing to be cleared, cleaned up. And another way I could see this is that this is someone who doesn't fight often. Like their armor is old and rusty. They don't normally don it in order to protect themselves and fight for something. So if this is you, this could be you, you know, maybe you're not normally a fighter. Maybe you're normally very peaceful, but this is an old wound that you've been triggered in, and so you're dragging out your protective armor, and you're kind of going toe-to-toe with somebody, or somebody is going toe-to-toe with you. All right, hold on just a second. I'm going to tie my hair up because I'm hot. I didn't bring my fan out. All right, so the heart of the matter, I specifically set my intentions that card right there is going to be the heart of the matter. So if that doesn't resonate with you, if you don't feel like you're resisting or fighting or angry, any emotions that are evoked around the energy of struggle, competition, fighting, anger, that kind of thing, then you might want to check out a different pile, because that is the overall energy for this pile. What is blocking this energy, this connection, this situation? We have the snake. Competition, what did I just say? Competition. Right there it says the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Now, it doesn't have to be the other woman. These are key words. So one might resonate and others may not. Take what resonates, right? But they're keywords for the snake energy. So this is somebody you don't trust. This is somebody that's hurt you. This is somebody you feel like you're in competition with. This is somebody that perhaps you don't feel safe with. You feel like they're after you or out to get you. We have the 9 of Wands for your tarot. The Knight of Cups. Ooh, and the 6 of Cups. Okay. So, again, I'm getting this feeling that this has to do with past energies with the 6 of Cups. And even though this is a timeless reading, as I'm creating it, if you're watching it, Mercury is in retrograde along with like 5 or 6 other planets. And so the 6 of Cups is not surprising to come out. But as I said before, it's a timeless reading. So if you're not watching it when I upload it, the 6 of Cups is past life energy. It could be childhood energy, soulmate, somebody from your past. I always look at it. It can be a reunion card sometimes too, you know, it's, but if it is, it's somebody from your past that you had sweet times with, sweet friendship with, sweet memories with. And it comes in with this Knight of Cups energy. Now, all of the Knights bring something to a reading or a person or a situation. But the Knight of Cups is on his finest horse, and he is in his armor, right? But his mask is up. He's not in a fighting energy. He is in a giving energy. And, you know, this is, I always look at this as my romantic knight, you know. He wants to impress whoever he is bringing this cup of emotion to. And it's Mercury energy with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And I'm noticing here that this horse is about to cross this creek, which could be a boundary. So I'm wondering with this 9 of Wands, because this is somebody who is triggered. The 9 of Wands for me is Chiron, the wounded warrior. So somehow, some way, the past or a past friend or a past lover or a past person is bringing something sweet and emotional towards you, or you toward them. But I see here that this person has been through a lot. Perhaps with this person, perhaps in other areas of their life. They've been through a battle, and they're not at the end, because this is the 9. The next step would be the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is where things become so heavy and burdensome that, you know, change has to happen, an ending has to occur. You have to put something down in order to create a new beginning. So this is somebody that's been waiting or guarded or stuck in their wounding, but not really ready to face it, heal it, or drop their guard. So it feels to me like something is happening with my pile number 1s that they don't trust. I just don't trust it. But if that's the case, it's your Chiron wound, it's your wounding, right? The fighting card tells me resistance. You're resisting what's happening because of fear that this is somebody who's going to harm you, or somebody who's going to trick you or hurt you or outmaneuver you. And I'm also hearing for somebody, I don't know who, this may not be this snake and this fighting may not be this person at all. This could be external influence. It could be that, you know, somebody from your past is sweet on you and coming back in, and you feel like you need to protect yourself because maybe there's other people involved in this situation that this person's behavior could trigger a fight with. We're going to get your other cards out and see what's going on. So we have guilt. Guilt. Oh, we have ending. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep... Okay, so now I know. Now I know. You're at 9. This is a 10. This is like the death card energy. I'm wondering if what Spirit's saying here, what's blocking you, is new love can't come in. Or even past love, because the 6 of Cups could be a past love. It's like you're blocking it. You're the block. You're the block. And what is your block? Is the old cycle, the old chapter of your life. So if you've been hurt by this person in the past, or you've just been hurt by other people in the past, you've developed this Chiron wound of mistrust. And so it looks like a new cycle is wanting to come in, possibly a reunion for some of you. But what's blocking the connection, or what's blocking the situation, is the fact that you're still holding on to a past experience where you dealt with snakes, where you dealt with people that were inauthentic, and you can't trust. It's like you don't trust this. Now, you may have reason not to trust it, because maybe with the 6 of Cups, this person hurt you in the past. And now they're coming back saying that, you know, they want to try again, or they're sweet on you, or, you know, I miss you, because that's a missing card. But it feels to me like what's blocking your connection is absolutely past experiences that and traumas that still are unhealed. That's why the armor here is rusty. But something I'm noticing, if this isn't your energy, if this isn't you approaching this person who is someone else, then this is your person or your situation, and they're not in fighting mode. They're in giving mode, and their armor is spit shine to perfection. They're all dressed up like a big dandy, just wanting to impress, wanting to put their best foot forward. And it does look to me like they're trying to cross some sort of an emotional either boundary or separation, you know, water separating. So your block, or the block of this situation you're asking about, seems to be past trauma that has not been healed and released. And that's why a Chiron wound is here. So we have opportunity knocks. Look at that. So you have an opportunity, and I'm seeing the bee. The bee for me is always somebody who is willing to put in the work. Bees are very hard workers. And then we have this woodpecker pecking on this red door, and it says opportunity knocks. So I think somebody's coming back, either from your past, or if it is somebody new, they're coming in and they're triggering you in an old wound with something or someone, some experience from your past. I think you're a bit triggered. I think you're holding yourself back. And if this is you and that's them, then they're holding themselves back, fighting an urge to accept this offer through some kind of guilt of an ending. Like, that can play in so many different ways. It could be this person coming in, feels guilty for what they did in the past, and they want a new opportunity. Opportunity knocks. But again, at the end of the day, when I asked what is blocking this situation, it is this Chiron wound. It is this feeling of not being able to trust this type of energy because of a past trauma. So if I were doing a private reading for somebody in this, I would figure out whose role is this? Are you the Knight of Cups, or are they the Knight of Cups? Because this Knight of Cups intentions appear to be good. And Spirit's telling you that you can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep holding on to the past trauma. And it might even be around guilt. Maybe you did something that broke up this family dynamic or friendship or romance, because it doesn't have to be romance. But there are emotions, a lot of emotions attached to your situation. Look at, we have transformation. So now you have death and transformation and opportunity knocks. I think whoever this Knight of Cups is has done some work, because we've got the bee. And I think that Spirit's saying that there's change happening. A transformation is happening or needs to happen in order for you to clear this energy out and be open to receive. So what's your advice? Let's see what your advice says. We have dance. On the other side, it says, kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is as important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions and, I'm going to say, trauma. You can shake a full feather, or I'm sorry, you can shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out. It seems like Spirit's saying this is an opportunity. Opportunity knocks. Don't allow an opportunity to pass you up because of your blockage in past trauma. I would take a look at why you have trust issues, and is it with this particular person, or are you kind of blaming them for something somebody else did? There's an opportunity here for you to heal this inner spirit of fighting and blocking and fear of rejection or fear of being tricked. There's an opportunity here. Opportunity knocks for you to start a new chapter whereby you transform that energy into one of connection and happiness and joy and dating or whatever it is you're asking about. Friendships, you know, it's back to, I'm hearing that song, back to life, back to reality. All right, and your next advice card is resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life. But nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel like very much of myself. So whatever trauma is blocking this, whether it's you that has it or they have it, it looks like Spirit's saying what's blocking this is an unhealed wound around self-worth. And with this resilience card, it's kind of telling me that, you know, you've kind of gotten through it. You know, resilience is the Nine of Wands. It's somebody who didn't give up. They didn't give up. They kept going. They didn't drop it and run away. They worked at it. The bee. Work has been done here. I think there's an opportunity for a transformation. If you can heal, or they can heal, this wound that seems to be holding you back. And the wound could very well be guilt. And if it is, I'm feeling that it could be possibly that somebody else from your past has done something in the past and now wants an opportunity to make it right. And I think the block is that the forgiveness and transformation need change. I'm hearing change. It's a change cycle. See, it's a number 5. cycle. I think you're ending a cycle. Ending. We've got ending and we've got the cycle card with the number 5. I think that something really beautiful is trying to come in, but there's some unresolved issues from the past that need to be looked at and addressed, or maybe even fought out. You know, I mean, not fought like beat each other up, but talked out, worked out, clearing the air. Because obviously one person is geared up for a fight and the other one is here making an emotional gesture. Possibly even an apology. So that's your reading, guys. Your advice from Spirit is to kind of look at your wounding. Or if it's their wounding, then they'll have to look at their wounding. But what is begging to be changed here is this feeling of needing to be on guard, needing to protect yourself, needing to be hyper focused on self-protection. So I hope that resonates. I hope you guys got your message. I hope it makes sense. I'm going to move on now to pile number 2 at exactly 21:20. 21:20. Isn't that funny? Yesterday's or the day before was 21:17. All right, if you chose these cute little owls, owls represent wisdom. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say for pile number 1, which they're probably gone now, but Ganesha removes obstacles. That's why I chose him, or that's why I chose the title of the reading, was because what is blocking? What is the obstacle? All right, pile number 2. What is the heart of the matter? Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, slowing down. So I'm going to get out your other cards because this can mean lots of things, but this is like the turtle moving toward this chakra balancing, this beautiful energy, but needing to take its time, needing not to rush, right? It's like slow down, take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. It could also be that you're experiencing a slowdown and it's feeling more like a blockage. Maybe Spirit's just saying, you know, we need to just slow you down a little bit for a little while, take it nice and easy. But you might have come to this reading thinking, but it's moving too slow, Tracy, and I feel blocked. It doesn't feel free-flowing to you. So if this energy resonates with you, then this is probably your pile. All right, what is blocking this? We have mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. I see. So you need to slow down and mirror date, or your person or situation, you know, somebody in this situation. Because mirroring, it's like people will trigger us in something that is kind of under the radar. We may not be aware of what it is. And sometimes they mirror back to us. Like if you have a fear of commitment, they might, you know, say, hey, I want to put a ring on it. Or if you have a fear of abandonment, they might ghost you. But with the slowing down, this is slow and steady wins the race. I think there's something that you're meant to see through this situation, whatever it is. If you reflect on it and look at your own energy, how is it triggering you? How is it, what is it reflecting back to you? And can you take time to really reflect and become one with the energy? Like, you know, seriously, when I was on my, one of the phases of my journey, I was in the chaser phase. And, you know, the chaser is not slow. It's like, I need it now. I need it now. Let me text, let me call, let me, you know, show up at work, at their workplace. And you know, it's just not good energy. So if you resonate with being in a rush and chasing something, it just feels to me like there's, if you look at this situation in a more objective way instead of subjective way, you will be able to see that something needs to slow down. Something needs to be reflected on. Something needs to be looked at. Your tarot is Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Nine of Swords. All right, Spirit's saying I put them out wrong, so it goes this way. All right. Again, I'm getting this energy. So we've got this Ace of Swords. It's breakthrough and awareness. This is what is happening, or has a potential of happening. When somebody triggers us or just mirrors our behavior back to us, you know, mirroring each other. When somebody mirrors something back to you, it's the universe's intention to make you aware of something. Ace of Swords, breakthrough and awareness. So I think that there's been a behavior or a belief system or something going on here that was unaware, that the situation is calling for you to become aware of it. And with the Three of Cups, it's celebration and community. This could be dating. This could be friendships. This could be in any area of your life because it's community. It could be your job, could be your family, could be your friends, could be, you know, it's not per se romantic. But if you came here with a romantic question, like if you're questioning a romantic situation, then this, you know, represents gatherings. It represents celebration. And, you know, maybe you ran into your person someplace out in public, or maybe they, you know, asked you out on a date for coffee or drinks or whatever. Three of Cups is always about communing with other people or some other person. It can also represent it can represent, you know, external influences, because there's three, right? So you think it's me, you, and other. So there could be something going on in a social setting of yours where you feel triggered or you feel stagnant. Because we've got this Nine of Swords. I mean, come on, this is like self-sabotage, nightmares. It's, as your outcome card, it's Spirit saying, get out of your head. Look in the mirror. What is this person doing and what are you getting from it? Or what is the situation showing you about yourself? Because honestly, when you get the Ace of Swords to the Nine of Swords, that's 10 swords. There might be this fear of loss, fear of a painful ending if you allow yourself to really face whatever this is. Because, you know, this Nine of Swords for me is usually somebody who is really stressed, having a hard time sleeping. Sometimes it's just overthinking, but it's overthinking with a negative tone. It's like, oh, I really want this, but I'll never get the job. I'll never get the job. They'll pick somebody else. I really need the job. I really want the job, but I always get, you know, put aside for somebody else. There's something going on in a social setting or a friendship circle or a dating setting where I think your thoughts or their thoughts are the biggest block. And I really think that in order to figure out what you need in this situation, there needs to be a real deep look at the other people or person and what are they reflecting back to you that is triggering you. It's Nine of Swords. And then maybe by reflecting on your own emotions, your own reaction, right? How did you react? There's an opportunity here for a breakthrough in awareness. But there needs to be, it feels like with the Knight of Pentacles, takes time. And if this is romantic, like when I started dating my soulmate, I told him slow and steady wins the race. I'm not ready because of my past. I wasn't ready Perhaps well, maybe I was, maybe I wasn't, but I wanted to old-fashioned court. I wanted to be courted, old-fashioned. Take me out to the movies, buy me dinners, take me places. Quiet, Jess. I'll be done in a few minutes. Be quiet. So it feels to me, and this could be in any arena with this community card, but it feels to me like there's a need to slow down and reflect and get out of your head in order to find your breakthrough in awareness. We have soulmate. So soulmates, by the way, can be anything. It could be friend, it could be a dog, you know, but this is somebody that mirrors back to you. If you don't quiet down, you're not going anywhere. I don't care.
Hey, I got trouble.
Quiet. You can tell me in a few minutes. Okay, we have soulmate and we have freedom. Free yourself from what's holding you back. It's time to move forward. Yeah, see, look, we're going from the turtle to the horse. So it feels to me like this Nine of Swords is what's holding you back. There's something here that you're not seeing. There's something that you're not aware of. It's a fear. So, you know, look at how this is triggering you, because Spirit's saying, you know, you can free yourself from this Nine of Swords energy to move forward with this soulmate or soul tribe, and get out of the block, because it's saying right here, what's holding you back? What's holding you back, what's slowing you down is this need to have awareness, you know, this need to get out of your head and see it for what it is. So let's see if Spirit gives us an idea of what it is. Attract through glow. So, you know, when I see this, so this is a lightning bug. And this lightning bug is looking outside of itself for the light, when the light is within it. So this tells me that you're looking at things outside of yourself to somehow make you feel safe. You're kind of giving your power away to whatever it is that is really, you'll know, because Nine of Swords is the kind of energy that it's all I can think about. It's all I worry about. It's all I play out in my mind over and over again. And so if you've been waiting for a soulmate, if you've been asking the universe, listen, I would like to get out and date again. I would like to manifest a soulmate. I would like to get out of this slow period of my life and free myself and move forward. Well, Spirit's saying that, you know, if that's the case, you need to stop looking outside of yourself for this happiness, this glow. You need to find it within yourself so that you can attract the soulmate. And fear, by the way, only attracts more fear. Stress, worry, angst only attracts more of that. Feels like a manifestation problem that, you know, if you looked in the mirror, you might actually find your way to free yourself. Fragmented energy. Absolutely. I think that you're placing your focus and attention on the what ifs. You know, what if it doesn't work out? What if I get hurt again? What if I never find anybody? What if? It feels to me like your manifestation can't come through. It's, you know, there's a block to this manifestation, and the block lies within you. You need to go within you to find where is your energy scattered. I'll tell you where your energy is scattered is you're giving your power away. You're giving your energy away to external influences. Like, I can't be happy unless I have this much money, or I have this job, or I have this friend, or I have this romantic partner. You know, maybe you see other people in soulmate connections out there, and you're like, where's mine? Well, what's holding you back is you. So we have share your gifts. It says, this is your advice. It says, your creativity positively impacts the world. It's ripe with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your art, especially you. Get to know your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. So you have something within you. We all do. that really stands out, and Spirit's telling you it's time for you to kind of come out of the dark night of the soul, come out of this blocked energy, and really kind of allow yourself to be seen. Allow your gifts and your talents. Maybe you're supposed to write a book, or maybe you're supposed to tell your story. Maybe this is about, you know, I'm trying to manifest my soulmate, but I'm afraid to put myself out there. You know, it's like you're hiding your light and you're looking for others to light you up. And Spirit's saying that comes through your own unique glow. You need to glow. Have a glow up. All right, your affirmator, love and relationship, we have acceptance. When I get to know new people, I accept their actual traits rather than the ones I project onto them. Same goes for not new people. I already know. Acceptance is the delicate art that reminds us everyone is their own unique self, and we can't expect them to ever be anything but. Man, how do those snowflakes do it? So again, it's projection, it's mirroring. It's like, if this is somebody you've already manifested, a soulmate, then you're projecting your shit onto them, or they're projecting theirs onto you. But what is really keeping this in this energy is this non-acceptance of its self-love. You know, I mean, look at, you've got show your gifts and attract through glow and acceptance of who you and others are. So there's a block here that maybe even this Ace of Swords is going to be this pick a pile reading for you. It's going to get you to closing the cycle of the past where nothing worked out for you and you somehow blamed other or blamed yourself, or you didn't feel well enough, you didn't feel good enough, you didn't feel beautiful enough, you didn't feel like enough. And then maybe you're mirroring that back to them, and so, you know, we're in a loop here. Now, if this is somebody you haven't manifested, but you're trying to manifest, Spirit says the only way you're going to manifest true love and not another scattered energy relationship is if you are willing to look at how you see other people, how you show up in relationships, and what are your fears? What's holding you back, slowing you down? And I think it's this scattered energy and lack of self-love, self-acceptance, which you might even project out onto other people by not accepting them, not trusting them, you know, blaming them. You know, it could be projection when it's mirroring each other. So if you're in a connection, look at how you mirror each other. If you're not in a connection, then it's time to mirror date and figure out, you know, what belief systems are you holding on to that are keeping you from manifesting this job, this soulmate, this, you know, connection. It feels like connection. All right, so that's your advice pile number 2. I got one more pile, or actually, yeah, pile number 3. Got one more pile. All right, where are we at here? So this one is this amethyst tower. Let's take a look. Oh, and we are at 3830. 3830. All right. What is the heart of the matter that is blocking this situation? New vision. Okay. So you need to see something differently. This is the Hanged Man. This is looking at things with new eyes, with a new perspective, a new concept, a new awareness. And we have, ooh, Cupid's arrow. Why do all of you guys always come to me for love, huh? Seems like love always sneaks its way into every pick-a-pile reading I do. It says, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting. Ooh, and hesitation. All right, new vision. So something new, something or someone new is coming in. It could be, for me, Cupid's arrow is a new cycle. This is a new, you know, I'm ready to do something different, something new. So what is blocking you is that You need to see something differently. And you got 2. Oh, look at this. 3 is always seems to be my sacred soulmates. We have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. All right, so pile number 3 is you guys are manifesting a union. This is a union with somebody you've been trying to manifest, or this is a union with self, because union can be with your higher self when you're ascending. This is hangman. This is like enlightenment. It's literally in the regular Rider-Waite Tarot. When I see the hangman, it makes me think of the caterpillar that is in the chrysalis about to transform. So my pile number 3 is you are about to overcome this obstacle with a new perspective, a new vision, a new idea. And it does look like you are manifesting new love, or a return love, new phase in love. Cupid's arrow. So we have the Justice card. See, when you do the work, when you clear the karma, then whatever you put out into the world comes back to you tenfold. And so this is like karmic justice I'm seeing here. That's like my outcome card. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the 2 of Wands. I love this. I love this. Okay. So it feels to me like what has been blocking you is choice. You have the 2 of Wands. This is a new phase. It's a new cycle. It's a new opportunity. And you're like, I can go left. I can go right. There's opportunity here. But whenever the caterpillar is in the chrysalis, what creates the change is the struggle. Here's the struggle, the 5 of Wands. This could be internal. What, Jesse? Oh, I don't know. Go wash it. We're going to go to the pool anyhow.
I know. Did you make it on?
No.
What?
No, then we're going to go to Trudy's and ride the four-wheeler.
No.
Anyhow, here's this internal struggle. Sorry, guys. My kid, this was his first day of school. He can't be patient for 10 more minutes to talk to me. So I always look at the hangman as transformation. This is somebody who's willingly going inward to look, and they're taking a pause, right? It's in action. It's action, but it's not external action. It's internal action, which brings new awareness, new enlightenment, a new way of seeing things. And oftentimes the caterpillar has to struggle, 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 struggle in order to come out, you know, transformed. And so then we have the Justice card. So it seems to me like there's a new phase. See, it says new phase. There's a new phase, a new cycle where you're having a little bit of internal struggle around where to take it, what to do. I need your other cards because this 2 of Wands, this is a very specific 2 of Wands. The picture in it is of climbing a mountain versus walking a path. And so whatever this is for you, this didn't come, excuse me. This opportunity did not come easy. Instead of taking the easy route, the walking route, you chose to climb an obstacle and go through this struggle in order to get your justice. This feels like transformation, ascension. It literally feels like ascension to me. And it says we have the ascending card. Now, when we ascend, when we clear our energy, when we kind of get it right, when we're willing to go within and sit with the struggle and overcome the obstacles, then, you know, it kind of balances the energies. And then it looks to me like something beautiful is coming. We have instinct. So it's trust your intuition. Trust what you know. And if your first instinct is No, don't even go there. Spirit's saying, no, don't even go there. This is, oh, I'm seeing this moon. Moon. This is about you have, my pile number 3, somehow ascended high enough in your transformation where you now trust your instincts, trust your intuition. You know that what is meant for you is on its way to you. That's what I'm hearing. So there's a caveat and a warning here. Spirit's saying, the world is a tough place, but careful not to close yourself off completely. So if you feel like, you know, you're so close, you've been ascending, you've been healing, you've been, you know, you've overcome struggles, you see things differently. And now, you know, you're attracting, because we got Cupid's arrows coming straight at you. Spirit's saying, you know, some things need to be, you need to be open to have the experience. If you don't trust your intuition and you guard yourself too tightly, whatever this beautiful Cupid's arrow new vision is, that's so right for you, so justified for you, can't really get through to you. So there's this reminder from Spirit not to close off when things start moving. It feels to me like you've been doing all the healing. You're manifesting movement, energy coming in. But probably in the past when that happened, you would guard yourself, and Spirit's kind of saying, be careful that you don't miss this opportunity because of fears and being too, you know, closing your energy off. Be open to receive is what I'm hearing. Oh, look at that. We have courage. It's in you. This is beautiful. It's in you. And the Hangman says that you don't need to look externally. This, whatever it is, this courage, this healing, this struggle, this overcoming, this justice, it really did, it does feel with this Two of Wands like it was a struggle. You had to muster the courage. You had to go within and really kind of push yourself. And then we have family. And it's another 2. So choices. So I think you had to overcome a lot of family, inner child wounding. I think your inner child is what you've been healing and working with. And maybe you're asking about a family dynamic, because Cupid's arrow doesn't have to be romance, you know, it's just opportunities for things you love to come toward you. But the biggest message I'm getting here is I think you've been healing and ascending. I think you've been clearing out ancestral trauma, I think childhood trauma, maybe even past life trauma. And I think it's been a real struggle. I think you've been the caterpillar going into the chrysalis. I think you've done a great job, and I think you're coming out the other side. And there's, you know, this justice is here, but Spirit's saying make sure that you don't miss the opportunity because you're guarded. And this, you know, it's in you. It's like Spirit saying whatever was your blockage is about to be cleared for you. But you're going to have strength and courage to not allow your fears to kind of block the blessing, the justice. Something karmically justified, something for you is coming toward you because of all the healing you've done. And so whatever you feel is blocking you, I don't think it's going to be blocking you for long. I mean, the only warning I see in this whole reading is to trust your intuition and don't close your heart. Don't close yourself off to having this experience. So what is your advice? We have notice the blessings. Yeah, because you got things coming. Gratitude puts us in a position of having instead of wanting. Thanking rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have and take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What are you grateful for? Share it with yourself and others. Beautiful energy. Transformative energy, too. I told you, It's like you're coming out the butterfly. And your other advice is no scorekeeping. I cut ties with past conflicts and make my personal life a clean, shiny state, right? New vision. Beginning this moment, everything is new. New, right? New vision, new phase. We got the word new in a lot of your cards. And decisions. So, beginning this moment, everything is new. When an old grievance repeats itself in my head, I introduce it to my new head tenants. New vision, right? Tolerance and equanimity. Then I give it its stupid t-shirt and records back and tell it to leave. So you've healed some kind of a karmic lesson, karmic endings, and Spirit's saying it's not a tit for tat anymore. You've evolved, you've ascended. It's time for you to have a new phase, a new choices. You're going to be creating something new in your life. And Spirit's saying make sure that you trust your instincts and intuition and you don't fall back into old patterns. You know, make sure that you are grateful for this ascent everywhere, because I think you struggled. I think you've really come a long way. And Spirit wants you to be in this energy of gratitude because something's coming towards you. All right. And when you're manifesting, make sure you're using your new thoughts, your new perspective, your new found higher vibrational energy, and no tit for tat. Okay. Leave the past in the past. Send it back. I give it its stupid t-shirt and records back and tell it to leave. No scorekeeping. Transformation, ascension, inner child healing, family healing, courage and strength to overcome conflict and struggle, decisions, better choices, balancing the scales, karmic justice. And the only thing I see here for real true advice is to be grateful for what you have, trust your intuition, and don't miss it because of past wounding. Send the past packing. Don't guard yourself because something beautiful is heading towards you, whether it's romantic or otherwise. It could be, you know, a new baby. It could be anything you love. It's coming to you. All right? And you might hesitate. That's why Spirit's saying don't guard yourself. Be open to receive. It is right for you. All right? You earned it. You've done the ascension, the clearing, the healing. You're about to receive some kind of a karmic justice gift from the universe. And it's around love. Something or someone you love. All right. I love you guys. I hope that resonates. And I will catch you on the other side. Namaste.